Hey guys, Front of the Night here, bringing you another episode of Ferno's Mod Survival. In this episode, we're going to get started on some base work. I do not have enough to do much for my base, but we are going to get started. Again, there was no comments left down on what I should do for my base, but I was talking to someone and I was like, we've got this steam powered mod, so it's going to be a little bit modernized, but I'm not sure if I should make a modernized type house or if I should go with stick with a medieval theme. And they said just stick with a medieval theme because Minecraft block. In their opinion, Minecraft blocks is very difficult to make a modern like theme um, build without like micro blocks or something like that. So we're gonna stick with a medieval theme build, and I decided, you know what? I am a knight. Every knight has to have their castle. I mean, even though it is a little bit bothersome to have to build a castle for every single base or use the stone bricks, because stone bricks are a little bit harder to get than wood planks. I mean, we can add wood planks in there for like internal decoration, I guess, but yeah. So anyhow, I've been cooking up some stone bricks. As you can see, I have some already in my inventory, but let's go ahead and make another few. Boom. So we're gonna get started on that, but first things first, I want to know what the heck we're going to do with these cow horns. We've got so many cow horns, it's not even funny. Yeah, we got 13 cow horns. It's not, I don't think that's cool. We need to do something with these cow horns. So let's drop off my coal. I've been collecting coal because for the steam mod, we need to cook water. And if we're going to be cooking water, then we might as well collect all the coal we can. As you can see, I also made some charcoal. I cut down a tree and burned some wood. So I'm using charcoal to cook on the stone. I'm probably going to collect some more charcoal later. I also have some fish. I found out that those weird, I'm going to call them piranha-like creatures, but the creatures that we encountered in the water in first episode that attacked our feet, that attacked our ankles. First off, they're aggro to everybody. They've been attacking squid. They've been attacking cows that got too close to the water. They even attacked a wolf. They don't like anybody. But if you kill them, there's a rare chance you get a fish drop. So I got a clownfish on the first one. I got a raw salmon from the other. But yeah. So anyhow, let me see if I have all the required. Yep. So let's try to see if we can figure out what we can use these cow horns for. So you know that the whole hotkey thing I didn't want to use for a crafting guide? Well, guess what, guys? We have the materials needed to make the crafting guide. Of course, I need to remember how to make it. There we go. So now this book is going to tell me everything that's available for every single crafting recipe in this game. And so we should be able to figure out if I can use anything with these cow horns. So let's go ahead and right click this. And we got 446 items, but I don't want to search through every single one, so we're just going to put in horn. Horn. Whoa. What the heck is this? Morning Star. Doom cost 55. I have the Doom, but a dark ingot. How do I get a dark ingot? I need a solidified cliff singer dark particle. What? And what's this? A Reaper skull? What? What is all this? Wow, okay. So we can apparently use cow horns to make probably one of the deadliest weapons. Well, maybe not the deadliest weapons, but to make a confusing weapon at that. And yeah, so clear set item. How about flowers? Because there's these flowers that have been sticking around. Okay, apparently I'm going to have to find them. Okay, These are potions. All this kind of stuff. I mean, most of the stuff we probably won't be able to make until later. How do you make a plant book? Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to find out what these flowers are called first. How do you get dark particles? Okay, you just have to get them. A quiver. Okay, that's actually relatively easy to make. So I'll have to look into that later. I'm trying to find this one type of flower. Because I'm seeing them all over the place, so I'm trying to figure out what are they used for. I might have to collect one so I know its name. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to collect one real quick. So let's put these seeds away. Let's go ahead and drop down here and collect this one. Alright, it's a pink version. Oh, by the way, there was a few things that I need to update, like Soulcraft and Evilcraft need to be updated. Apparently, Evilcraft needs to be updated again, but that might have been the source of the crash. There was probably some glitch, and so with Evilcraft or something, because I think that might have been an Evilcraft mob, but that caused the crash. So let's see, pink. Okay, so apparently I don't think we can use these for any crafting recipe. Yeah. These just might be in the way. They might just be some random plant that's just here. They came with this magic mod, so and the crafting recipe book seems to be registering some of the crafting recipes, so I can't see a reason why I wouldn't register the flower, but I guess that's the way it is. So let's see if we can get started on building the base. We're gonna like try to build it inside this mountain. It's gonna go on top and it's gonna go through the side. So let's see how we're gonna do this. I'm not actually quite sure how we're gonna do this. Hang on, let me check something. I want to check. I want to go by that Farlander's village pretty soon here, or at least their house. Let me see if I can come up with a. All right, swords. I just want to see if there's like a sword that is stronger than my stone sword. Well, there's the bone sword that seems to be like 0.5 stronger. A soul sword. A spider sword. Thing is, I need the spider souls, and I'm not quite sure how to make cardboard sword. Gilded iron. I might want to go for that. There's the Nightfall sword, but I can't get a Nightfall sword right now. I have to kill like a giant, and that's like gonna be impossible. Let's see. I need a soul sword, and I'll need soul fragments and a soul bone. Small soul fragments. I don't think it's gonna be difficult to get soul fragments, so I guess we shouldn't mess with that too much right now. We'll just mess with base building. I mean, it's probably not gonna be too difficult. Thing is, I have to wait till nighttime, and in waiting till nighttime, it's gonna be difficult. I'm sorry guys, I have to test this out. This cow apparently has left me dirt. I just want to see. Oh, okay, so it's apparently easy to clean it up. Alright, I just wanted to make sure that it was not going to be something hard to clean up, so if I started a farm, I'm not going to have to worry about, like, crap piles sticking up. Apparently I can just mine it out with my fist. I don't know how I feel about that, but, yeah. Apparently, it can be taken care of. Let's add that cobble. Alright, well, We're just gonna have to stick with whatever stone we've got for this episode. So, let's see. How do I want to start this thing out? Let's run over to the other side and take a look how the other side's made. It doesn't really tell me much, unfortunately. How about we try this? We're gonna do a little overhang. I could turn these into slabs, but I think for an overhang, like as part of the design, I think I want to leave it as that. And we're gonna make it like kind of like a balcony, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I just think I want to overhang over this section, so we're gonna throw this over here. Okay, that's strange. Why can't I place these blocks? Is it like am I like one down too much or something? That's odd. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to keep doing what we're doing. So we're just gonna have this overhang here. I'll probably do most of the base work off camera. Like I've said, I think I've said this before. I don't want to do too much work off camera, partly because I don't want to take this to iMovie to do any editing. So I don't want to do too much off camera work, like or any camera work in between. So just so I can avoid having to take this to iMovie for editing. I still have to find a new editing software. So if you guys have any suggestions for Macs, please leave that in the comments down below, and I can look them up. I haven't had the time to look any up at this time, but yeah, I'm trying to find the time to look for some. Why don't we go ahead and make some more stone? I realize I don't have to go in the crafting recipe every time. I mean the crafting table every time, but force of habit. Getting close to being dark soon, so we want to see about sleeping probably soon. We're gonna need, hang on, that's not what I meant. I apparently don't know where any of my stuff is kept, so we're gonna need some sticks. So yeah, let's see, sticks. Boom, boom. We're going to need a bunch of shovels to get rid of all this dirt on the side of the mountain. I can probably use the stone as part of the design, but yeah, let's go ahead and get started on the dirt in the mountain. This is just going to be annoying and in the way. I'll have most of this base probably finished by the time we start the next episode, so there won't be too much work on base, and we can actually start to get into the mods, especially now that we have both the crafting books. Let's go ahead and put this in just in case I die. We don't want to lose it. Let's sleep so we don't have to worry about those weird mobs spawning. All right, let's go get back to work. Alright, so now that we've got this stone face cliff exposed, why don't we go ahead and see about making like a furnace room? How do I want to do this? Hang on. Nope, that didn't work. It just occurred to me that there's like a wood bucket I might be able to make, but I don't remember. Yeah, we can make a wooden bucket. We can also make a poison bucket. But I want a wooden bucket. How do you make that? Oh, so I used the right crafting recipe. I just need to add sticks. Oh, okay. So we do this, and then we do this. Okay. I was about to say, because I think we need to collect some water. I don't have iron to make a bucket, and it just occurred to me. We got the recipe expansion pack, so might as well try to use that. Alright, so how are we going to want to do this? I think we're going to want to get rid of this first. Then we're going to place some stone here. I'm going to make this like the entry path somehow. Like we can enter our base area right here. So like the base is going to come out like probably as far all the way out to where I'm standing. Then we're going to have like a little overhang over there, and we're going to have it like tower up there. I still don't know how I'm going to do all this, but let's go ahead and start mining some stone out so we can get to so we can see about making a boiler room. So let's see, how deep do we want to make this into the mountain? I guess not too deep. Let's go 2 more and then start our way down. I'll replace the stone with stone bricks eventually, but it probably won't be until next few other episodes or something before I actually get to it. So let's just get rid of this. We're gonna have to add a torch here in a second. Why don't we just go ahead and do that? So no mobs spawn inside, because that's nasty. Also, the Soulcraft update seems to have done something else. Seems like now if I kill a mob of any kind, it leaves their soul behind. How about I kill this cow to give an example? Since I've updated. Where'd the cow go? Right when I want to kill the cow, he disappears. Okay, here he is. So it seems to... Okay, never mind. I guess I was just imagining things. It seemed like whenever I was doing a test world testing this, it seemed like whenever I killed a mob, it left their soul behind or something, so... Huh. Maybe the updates did not install properly, but I can't imagine that, because it says everything's up to date, except for EvilCraft. Which... I don't understand. I think my EvilCraft is updated. I'll have to look that up later. I updated it like practically yesterday. Alright. I think we're down deep enough. Yeah, actually, I'm not sure if I wanted to make it this deep. Let's just go ahead and start on the room. See, the thing is, I want the boiler room out of the way. Like, I don't want it to be part of the base. I want it out of the way, so, like, it's hidden. So, yeah, we're gonna make this, like... We're gonna make this the floor. So... Why don't we just expand this a bit? Aha, we got some coal. Lovely. Because we're gonna need lots of coal. I've got so much experience from collecting this coal. Alright, let's move this out a little bit more. So, let's see. I could probably use the craft guide for this, but I was going to use the Steam mod thing. But, clear set item. Let's see. Let's just type in Steam and see what we get. No. Furnace. Okay, that doesn't really help me out either. All this stuff can be burned in a furnace. How much does it take what does it take to build a locker? Oh, that's relatively cheap. I know it's called a locker, but I figured that we could use them as cabinets, but set item. We're just probably gonna have to look for it. All right, flash. It's called a boiler. So there's two things I want to make. I want to make a flash boiler and I want to make a regular boiler, but we need to start with the regular boiler first. So we're gonna need brass and a furnace. All right, so how do you make brass? This one I'm probably gonna need a Steam mod for. So let's grab the Steam mod booklet. Esteemed innovation. All right, bits and bobs. Ores. We only get copper and zinc. Bits and bobs. That's not what I need. Mold blocks, brass. Brass ingot, it's created by copper, 3 copper and 1 zinc ingot makes a brass ingot. I have created a new alloy that looks promising. 3 parts copper and 1 part zinc creates brass, a shiny gold-like alloy. Brass seems to resist corrosion, something that should prove useful. So I need to make these brass ingots. I have lots of copper and zinc. I need to at least make 2 sets, but in order to do that, I need to make mold. A mold block is crucible, is useless without a way to cast. Oh boy, I think I'm gonna need to get bricks. Oh yes, I'm gonna have to get lots of bricks. So the Steam stuff might be gonna take a while, but we can at least prepare for it. Let's go ahead and drop back down here. So we're gonna put a boiler here. Eventually we'll upgrade to the flash boiler. So why don't we go ahead and put a torch here to light things up. And we're going to mine this out. Collect that because we can. Now we're going to put that down. Remove this, 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 this. And we're going to replace them with stone bricks. Because I'm probably not going to get a chance to replace them later on. So we might as well replace them now before I put the water in. Because we're going to make an infinite water source near the boiler. Because we're going to need it near the boiler. An infinite water source would help so I'm not running to water and then away. Water at a good distance away and then back again. Is there any clay that has to be in here? Alright, well we're going to have to... Oh, hello. This goes down into a cave. We're going to have to explore that later. But yeah, we're going to have a little job to do with getting the whole clay thing and whatnot. So that's going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and place a water bucket down here. I don't even know why I ran all the way out to that water, but we found that cave, so I guess that's good. But there's water source right here. No clay. I guess I didn't need to zoom in for that, but I did that, so man, this wood bucket's fancy. It's just a cheap way to get a wood bucket, and boom, we got some water, an infinite water source, and all I have to do is take a piece of it, and boom. So yeah, this is gonna be our boiler room. It's gonna take me a while to make the freaking boiler, but at least we have it. So why don't we go ahead and expand this out some more? Let's use what dirt we have to go underneath this. because I don't think I want this land to be like I don't want to be a bridge to get inside my base. I want to be on. If I want a bridge, I'd make myself a moat. We might have to do that in a later episode, I guess. That actually does sound like a pretty cool idea, but not for this episode. Why don't we also go ahead and start digging inside this wall here and make a path that connects to that other path. It's getting late, so I think I might be calling this episode quits. So let's just go ahead and make a path that connects to the other path. Yeah, I'm just gonna call this episode quits. I'll do most of the stuff off camera for you guys, so that way it's not too much of a bother, because I think I might be a little too far out in this. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you have any comments or feedback that you'd love to give, I'd love to hear it. So please be sure to write them down in the comments down below. Also, if you're not following any of my social links, they are down in the description. So be sure to check them out. That'll be much appreciated. As there will be some news or whatnot that won't be found in video or whatnot, that would possibly be shown through there. So if you guys would like to check it out, that'd be awesome. And yeah, so I think that's pretty much it I have for you guys today. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.